second, make sure everything's still working. Welcome back, Wolfskinders. Welcome back. I know it's not my usual schedule, but I was feeling it. I was feeling it today. So how's everyone doing? Hope everyone's doing fine. Everyone's doing good. So I had to do some gem hunting. So we're at the OSRS. They're the most respectable place to do gem hunting. I got a lot of mithril, about 2K, about 2K 2300. So I can do my craft. So I can do my smithing. But yeah, I was like, you know what? Let's just stream it. Let's just stream it. You know what I'm saying? Try to do my very best.
Cyanide. Mount Cyanide. Need some cyanide.
Make some gold while I'm doing it too. Alright, it should be fine now to come in here. Nope. Oh, not yet. Still too soon. That's okay. Make sure this is right. Yeah, everything still seems right. Make sure my description and stuff is correct. I need to be at least level 70 crafting to make power amulets, and that's what I need to. That's why I need to do some crafting. I was gonna think about making. I was trying gold amulets, but I kind of don't want to go through my stockpile of gold bars when get back. Yeah, gold. me see. Gold and amulet. There it is. Gold amulets are only 4 crafting. So I was kind of like, well, the Armstrong is 30, but to make them is 40. So that's 34 crafting per. But I was thinking of, better just to make like, necklaces. If I make necklaces instead of making the gold amulets, I can do a lot. I can get my crafting up a lot more. So I want to try to get as much gems as I can. Hey Nate, how you doing? Let's see. Necklaces. Sapphire, emerald. What are they? Yeah, sapphires are 55 to make. Emeralds are 60. So see, it's a lot more. I think it's more wiser to keep my gold bars and make necklaces than gold unstrung amulets. Because with making emeralds, I double my XP. Ah. There we go. Yeah, what you normally would do here is you would cut the diamonds and rubies and high out those and for your coinage, but since I need them now for crafting, I can't do that. So definitely need to keep them this time. Because you normally would also cut the diamonds, the sapphires and emeralds and drop them because they weren't, the value of them wasn't really worth the high alching price. So, but since I'm doing a lot of crafting, I definitely need to hoard them now. And you know what? I'm actually proud of myself. For only just a few minutes, that thumbnail is actually not bad. For just slapping it together is actually not bad. I'm actually kind of proud of that little thumbnail. Because I wasn't even thinking about streaming. But something in me kind of just said, why not stream? And I was like, well, I need to make a thumbnail. I just can't, I can't half-ass a thumbnail. And so I was like, shoot, what type of thumbnail am I going to make? So I was like, well, I'm doing ogresses. So I have a chest PNG. All I need to do is get some of the gemstones and then get a couple of ogresses. I'm starting to do a little bit better with my thumbnails too. I have noticed that. Like I go back to like when I began making videos. I was kind of shitty at it. I could definitely tell, but I'm starting to see that I'm starting to become actually not that bad with it. At least trying to, uh, at least taking to the count of what you're, at least making it seem like what's the general idea. How much are these going for? 75. Hmm. What's the most expensive rune I get? What's the most expensive rune you get from these guys? Probably death. Yeah, it looks like death runes are about the most expensive runes you get from these. Oh, I could do third age range and black chinchampas. Plus, with all the mining I keep doing in the wilderness, I'm definitely getting my attack up. Um, I've gone like 3 levels. Yeah, because I want to get the because with when I do when I go members, I want to wield the dark bow. Because that's when I want to do Cerberus with. I want to do Cerberus with dark bow and twisted bow. So it's kind of helps. Kind of ogresses are kind of doing the ogresses are kind of just making it a little bit easier to do range to gain range XP. I actually calculated how much ore I mine. Um, since I'm Oh really? Well, I was hoping. Since I have the mindset of an Iron Man, I was thinking of trying to get it myself. You know, instead of buying it. You know. I was thinking of that. I was thinking of like when I do become members of trying to go for myself instead of buying it. Like like I said, you know, use the G, use the G when I can, but um, try to maintain it by myself. All right, should be fine now. Yep, we're good. Yeah, I think it's with that white dragon that you get the T-bow from. So that'd be kind of fun. That'd be kind of fun to try out. But so far everything seems to be really going well for my account so far. Once I can make Addy, I can start fund. I'll be able to start funding my I'll be able to start accumulating a lot more wealth because I'll be able to make swords and then 2 H's. And once I can make those, I'll be able to sell them to the wilderness shop, and make make a pretty good decent amount. I can already do sharks, so that's a good. I knew fishing and cooking wasn't going to be the hardest part. I just knew mining was going to be is going to be the most tiring because I've gone mining. I've done it by the time I get up, by the time I get off. It takes me so long to mine the ore because 20 I mine 20 mithril and about 7, maybe 6, like close to like really less than I get like maybe a max of 5 because I keep the gems once I do mining. So like I have one little piece of food down here. I'll have like one piece of food where the nature runes are at, and then the rest, and then I'll do 20 mithril, and then the rest will be adding with whatever gems are and keeping whatever gems I get, and it takes me forever. I mean, it takes me forever just to do that. But I know it'll be worth it once, because thanks to this XP tracker, I can see I can see how much I have to do before I can do so. See, like the skill calculator actually does come in handy. So going from this to 74. So because I want to do swords, so it definitely tells you. See, I want to do two H's, so I'm about close to having at least. So I still need like 2,000 more mithril ore. That's not counting the coal I need to mine up. But once I do that, I'll definitely be able to start making bank. There we go. At least I'm getting a lot of diamonds. Diamonds are still good to get, even if I can't make them into the power amulets. They're still good to have. So yeah, it's just gonna be pretty much. It's just gonna be me pretty much here at the ogresses, just mining, farming them for their gems. Because I have been trying to, I guess, I've been trying an experiment out with rubies. Make ruby rings of foraging. Do them until you have 20. Until you have 28 left. Only do 27. Alk the ring for 1K, and get a fresh one, and then redo it again. So far, that hasn't worked. I don't know if that's. I don't know. I don't think it's an exploit, but I don't think it would be one. But it probably is, and that's probably why it was passed. That's probably why you can't do it. But I am experimenting with it though, because it's like if that does turn out really good for it, I can actually make a little bit more gold because I do rings of foraging because it helps my smithing up. So like the more so like I had like 17 rings I turned into rings of foraging, and I did iron. So I did a bunch of I made a bunch of daggers for Charlie's beginner clue scroll. and then I made some iron plates to sell to the wilderness shop. So I'm definitely getting a good, decent stockpile of items to sell for the wilderness shop. Except for the iron pickaxes that I accumulated for some reason, it's actually cheap. It's actually more better to sell the iron pickaxes to the to the to the GE than it is to high elk them. I'm gonna have to go bank soon. I'm actually running out of space. Yeah, that's another thing I got to do is I got to do my agility. I mean, I'm still glad it's 39. I'm just glad that at least I'm still glad that before I became before I went back to being free to play that I had a that I was able to get my agility up to at least past to at least I was hoping to have it to at least 40, but that didn't work out correct. But at least having 39 is still pretty decent because it does help my run energy recovery speed. Oh, and big announcement. Big announcement, everyone. Big announcement. I applied for my first job. I'm so excited. I'm hoping to get hired as a cashier. I have been on the I have and this is actually going to be my second job. My first job, I was a dishwasher back in when I worked for Wendy's. Um, but I didn't. But it just that didn't work out. So I was right. So I was pretty much riding the coattails of just living like almost a carefree lifestyle. But yeah, I I said in my I said in my I said in my I said in that I should have said more in my about bettering myself because technically I am. I'm actually bettering myself, and when I so like getting at least getting a part-time job is going to be very helpful for my mental state because it'll give me more of an incentive to better my content because I'll have because of the time. But it's definitely going to be an interesting experience. So that just means that doing streaming and video making is going to be just one of those things I'll have to learn learn to work around. But I'm actually kind of excited. So it's like, hey, I never done cashiering. I'll do it. Can't be that hard, you know. I was thinking about becoming a stock boy, like stocking shelves, but no one's hiring for that, so I just went with something. I just went with this. So I was like, yeah, I'll do it. You know. Yeah, I gotta reset now. So yeah, I'm actually kind of excited. So just hoping for that phone call that says, yes, you are hired. Come in for an interview and you're hired. So yeah, that's the big announcement. Yeah, because I think they're only because yeah they're only hiring for they were only hiring for part time only. So, but I'm like that's okay. It's not a big deal that it's only part time. You know, I mean, money's money, however you get it. So if I'm working part time, that's not going to be the end of the world. Plus, it'll help me. Plus getting this job. It'll help me in the future too. You know, when I'm not living with my father anymore. You know, so it's gonna actually help me because um, I am actually trying to move out of living with my father. Love my father, love him dearly. It's time for me to move on, or at least attempt to. I know I know it's very expensive nowadays to you know live on your own, but sometimes you can't stay with your parents for eternity. Sometimes you have to sometimes you have to just say, you know what, I love you, mom and dad, but it's time for me to spread my wings and fly. I did do it once though when I actually let's see, I was 18 when I first left, and I moved back in with my dad when I was 25, I think, or was it 24? It was after I became a diabetic. So I think, let's see, I became a diabetic when I was 20. So yeah, because I know it was 20. I became a diabetic. I moved back in maybe about a year later, maybe about a year later. So yeah, I was like 21 when I moved back in. So yeah, I've been with my father for quite a long time. But that's okay. He helps me, I help him. We all do. Uh, we all played hunky dory. God, I still can't believe it, dude. I've been a diabetic for almost 13 years. 13 years I've been a diabetic. Whew, and I still got all my limbs. You know, for being a diabetic for 10 years, I'm still glad I still have all my limbs. Although I don't have the feeling in my bottom of my feet though. I've lost some sensation on the bottoms of my feet being a diabetic. But you know, other than that, I still have both functioning. I still have both functioning legs. You know, I still have both functioning legs. And plus, there is a positive being a diabetic too. There is actually a bright side to being a diabetic. You learn very quickly how to be healthy. You learn there's different types of foods out there, and you learn how to eat right. You learn how to manage your blood sugar. If I knew what I knew now back then about being a diabetic, like I would have gotten a glucometer like the first moment I realized what diabetes was. I would have gotten a glucometer. So like if you're not a diabetic, here's a pro tip. Get yourself a glucometer meter. Check your blood sugar before you eat, an hour after you eat, and 2 hours after. So you can see what your blood is doing. So like, yeah, like becoming a diabetic has definitely shown me a lot of different stuff in life. Plus, you look at food very differently. You really do. You look at food like very differently, like in what than what you used to, Like you go away. Oh, there we go. Trapped it. Which actually reminds me, I need to see how my blood's doing anyway. Used to hate needles back then too. I really did. I used to hate needles. Like, I used to hate getting shots and stuff. Now it doesn't even bother me anymore, since I have to get my shot. I have to get myself a shot almost every day. Okay, not every day. It depends. It depends really. Like if I eat right, I don't have to take that much insulin. But it's like 151. That's kind of, it's 1 point higher for me. It's a little high. Not too high. Like 151 is kind of it's kind of like it's a little bit high, but not too much. So like it's hard for diabetics to keep like an average blood sugar of 90, like somewhere in 93s and stuff like that. Like a 95 for an average person would be okay. They'd be a little high, but 95 would be okay. You wouldn't really be. It's hard for diabetics to keep a blood sugar of that magnitude because of our bodies not wanting to produce insulin. So it'd be kind of tricky for us to maintain that type of sugar type of thing. Like I couldn't keep that. So as long as my A1Cs, which is like your average blood sugar for 3 months, your average blood sugar is technically what you want to look for when you're a diabetic. So that's what most times you want to watch out for is your A1Cs. Like 5 is best. If you can get to 5, you're doing something right. 7 is the average. Is what diabetics are supposed. Is what they try to keep you on. I've gotten to like 6.8 being a diabetic, but it depends on how much my stress level is. Like if I'm really stressed out, my blood sugar goes haywire and everything starts getting foggy as hell. Cause like you talk about mood swings, you think being a bipolar, like I'm bipolar and my mood swings are fucking crazy because of my manic and depressive states. But like being a diabetic, that's like a whole nother can of worms, because your blood sugar maintains your it helps with your mental health. So like having two things that fuck with your mood, that's always a recipe for disaster. But yeah, like I said, it's like I said, being a diabetic isn't really the worst. It can be because of the life expectancy you're supposed to have. But like I said, you find new interesting stuff to try to drink and eat. You know, you learn very quickly how to eat. Like I mostly eat I eat a lot of meat. Like and like if the types of vegetables I eat, like if I do eat vegetables, like it's carrots and French style green beans is what I eat for veggies. So like most of the time I'm just eating I'm eating meat. You know, but it's not that too awful bad. Although with meat prices nowadays, I might have to rethink my little budget because of that. I should be getting. I know the odds of the gems drops are still low. I think it's what. I just want to double check. think for them they should be about, yeah, 1 in 29. So a little gem hunting's gonna be a little thing, but that's okay. I've got like, I can always go out. I mean, I got like still like 2,900 more mithril arrows. Plus they drop mithril arrows too, so I'm constantly resupplying. I'm constantly resupplying my mithril arrows anyway. So I think with the rubies, I'm still debating whether to keep them as the rings of forging, or turn them into necklaces. Cause, I mean, they're kind of both good. I mean, they're kind of both really good. Because, I mean, the necklaces give me like 75 crafting, and their high alch value is 1305. So ruby necklaces are really good for gold making. They really are. But the rings of forging, I can get 70 crafting, and I can get like hold on a second. Let me just pull up a calculator. Let me think. I think the rings of forging, let's see, 140 for the rings of forging times 5 bars. No. Yeah, times 5 bar. Yeah, times, yeah. So 140 times 5 bars. No, it still doesn't come out right. Why is that not? Why am I fucking this math? This should not be that. 5 bars. Yeah, it is times 40. So that's 700 plates. So that's 700 plate bodies then. Because let's see, that's, hold on a minute, I got this backwards. Hold on. Sorry, I fucked it up. That's my bad. 400 times 28. That's 3,000. That's 3,920 divided by 5. That's 784. And if I turn those into plate bodies, that's 125. That's times 125 XP. That's 980 9 8 and 3 zeros XP. So see, Rings of Forging do have a good, I mean, I guess since I'm trying to get to Addy swords, I think the Rings of Forging are my better bet to do, because at least until I get to Addy swords. So until I get to Addy swords, the Rings of Forging are definitely going to be and I think even and the thing is, I don't have to mine it like like. I mean, kind of expensive. 118. I mean, that's 118 for one bar. So yeah, that's very expensive. I mean, kind of cheap though. But let's see. I think, yeah, do Rings of Forging rings of forging, and then once I want to make gold off of my jewelry, then make rings of then make the necklaces, because the necklaces would give me more. So I think that's going to be the route I take for this. I still want to try that. I still want to try that method still. I want to try to get to where, like, I want to get a ring of like I said, I want to try to get a ring of, I want to make one ring of forging, do until I have 139 do 139 charges, alk it, make a new one, and see if that resets the forging thing. Because if it does, that's actually really good, and I can technically make gold. I can make more gold off of my smithing. Like that, in theory, that should work. In theory, it should work, because it's not, because my bank, because I tried it with I tried with the 17 I had, and the 17 I had, it didn't work. It kept the same count. So if I don't have it in my bank, that should give me a refresh start on a new ring of forging. So, in theory, this should technically work. I mean, it's a new ring. It's not like there's unless the game keeps track of unless the game keeps track of it, like regardless of how many you have in your bank, it knows exactly what was the last one you used. So I don't know if it works, but I will definitely give it a shot. I used to high out mithril kite shields. I used to make mithril kite shields. And then high out them for gold. I used to do that. I remember streaming that one time. I remember streaming a bunch of kite shields. So yeah, like I was saying, ooh. Good question. That's a good question. When was this last stream? Give me a second. I may be able to give you an accurate description of when this count was live. Give me a second. Where is it? When was it? See, this is why I still have my old streams up, so that way people can go back and look. Give me a second. I'll figure this out. Here it is. About 1 year ago. 1 year ago, according to my live streams, it was old school RuneScape Slayer looking good. Nero Cloud stream. I was doing Slayer. So about a year. So according to this thing, about a year ago. And then I became a free to play 11 months ago. So it has. So I haven't. So yeah, according to that. So yeah. See, I'm going back looking at my old thumbnails. Wow, man, they really just I really just half-assed a lot of my shit. Then around 7 months ago, for old school RuneScape, free to F2P, just having fun is when I started really trying to get my thumbnails a little bit better. And then after that, my thumbnails started looking a hell of a lot better. At least halfway decently professional, somewhat. So like, yeah, my thumbnail making has definitely improved a little bit. I mean, in my opinion, it's definitely improved a lot better than previously. I guess that's what they say. Find someone who makes the sort of thumbnails you want, and then try to copy them. But to be really honest, the only one I copied is for my when I play Yu-Gi-Oh. When I play Yu-Gi-Oh Master Duel, I copied one person just because it looked halfway decently professional. Everything else like my Monster Hunter streams, my RuneScape streams, they're all just me throwing stuff together and hoping it looks halfway decently good. Or at least get the general, or at least like I said, get the general picture of what's happening. Except for that, like except for adding the title and the PNGs, like that's something that like the actual background of it is just something that I thought looked nice when I the purple scratching with the black and red off color in the back. Yeah, I just took what I previously did in other thumbnails and just put a little bit of a splat on it. Just pretty much, I just pretty much splat it. And I do want to become member again. I mean, I really do. But I don't want to rush it, you know, because right now, you know, like I have the gold to become a member, but that's because I kept some of the gold that a previous player gave me. So like this was someone who gave me actually the amount of money to buy a bond. He gave me a bond and the amount to buy another bond. So like I never actually, you know, went free to play and actually tried to earn my own bond. So that's why I'm trying to make sure that my my skills are up where they need to be. All right, good. I was about to say I should be good now, where I can come in here now and camp them in here. At least until I have to go out and store up and put up these gems. Hey, that's not a bad drop. That's actually a really good drop. a diamond and a rune med helm. Hell, even a rune full helm. That's a even if, no matter what, getting a rune drop with a diamond is actually really good. I like when I get double drops. I guess I really don't need this food then. I could probably store. I could probably when I go to bank the gems, I could probably store this food because I don't really my health regen technically takes care of it, and I hardly even though I get hit by the shamans, I don't really have to worry about that. Oh yeah, I've seen those too. I like watching those because it's kind of fun, you know, escaping free to play. You know, I mean, it is the most. It really is the hardest. It really is the hardest thing to do. It really is. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. It actually really is hard to escape free to play. Yeah, I've seen some do. I've seen videos where they flip for a bond. Um, they just do. I've seen a lot where they sell to like the specialty stores. I mean, I don't sell it to specialty stores. I sell it to the wilderness shop because I still get high out value. Plus, I get a little bit of action if I remember to gear up. You know, kind of live on the dangerous side. But yeah, there's like I've seen a lot of those videos. I've seen some of them try to do. I've seen some try to do it within a day. Like how fast can I get a bond in a day? See, that's the thing. I'm not trying to bolt. I'm not trying to bolt myself out free to play so fast. That's why I'm like I know once I can make Addy, if once I make Addy, I can pretty much start making gold like really fast gold making. I can really rack up some gold high alking, high selling alkables to the wilderness shop. I can make a good decent amount of profit. And you know what? And I've been playing on this account for 35 days. 35 days, 21 hours. So almost. So I've been on here for about a month. Well, not well, technically not a month. I've been playing that long, but I haven't been. I haven't been. This account's a lot older than that. I met someone. I was out there. I was out in the wilderness mining mithril and addy. I saw someone doing it too. Saw someone mining coal in full rune. Someone was out in full rune in the wilderness, um, mining coal. And I was like, and I checked their account because you can look with this plugin with Runite. You can look them up. They had 59. They had 59 um, mining. So so I'm like, if the I think the guild mining guild is like 60 or something like that. I think it's like 40. It should be like 40. But yeah, they were out in full rune. They said, "Oh, I have no problem with it if I die with it. I can just buy it again." I'm like, "Oh my god, I couldn't do that. I couldn't go out in full rune in the wilderness. Hell, when I go out in full dragon with my dragon hide, you know, like that sucks if I die and I lose it." Of course, I went back out there. Someone was PKing, so I think they got killed because this person had a skull. So I quickly hopped worlds. Yeah, Nate, I actually did do some Tempest. I actually have before I became free to play, I left some birdhouses and I left some Tempest rewards unclaimed. I was actually stacking some Tempest rewards. I actually want to get to since I like to stack rewards like the beginner like the chests for the clue scrolls. I was going to do that with Tempest. You know, stack up some Tempest to like 1K, I think, before I decided. I think I did like 20. I think I've done like 20 Tempests. Now that I can do now that and since I can do barbarian fishing, since you can bare hand barbarian fishing the where is it? Yeah, harpoon fish. Yeah, I can barbarian fish harpoons. Yeah, it's actually not. It's actually. Yeah, I thought it was pretty. I've tried. It wasn't bad. It wasn't a bad thing. Yeah, it wasn't. It's not a bad. It's not a bad little mini game to play. Plus, you can solo it too. You know, you can solo Tempest and actually do okay with it. Like you still get points, regardless if you solo Tempest. So I thought that was pretty. I thought that was pretty decent. Yeah, so it's like that's not bad. You can solo Tempest. I think yeah, like I said, I did that once. I wasn't too bad. But yeah, I'm just like yeah, I got like a bunch of rewards for Tempest that I have left that I haven't claimed yet. But I'm gonna stack those up. RC. Guardians of the Rifts? No, I never done that. I never did Guardians of the Rift. I never. I don't think I. Yeah, I never did the that one. I don't even think I even looked up any videos on it, hardly. I think I did it like once, but then that's like just to see what it was about, but that was pretty much it. There we go. Oh, I bet. Yeah, I think that's what someone said. Yeah, the Rift is like a lot faster for your rune crafting. I kind of don't want. I kind of really don't want. I'm kind of really don't want to get rubies or diamonds right now. $77 crafting, huh? I kind of want sapphires and emeralds right now. I really don't want. I really don't want rubies or diamonds because because the thing is, like, I really can't make necklaces off of them. I thought nature runes were better. I thought nature runes were the GP to go towards. Some people, I always heard some people say once you do rune crafting too, you can double nature. You make double nature runes is where you want it at. Oh, so it's bloods. Oh, I got another. I'm at 71 now. I didn't notice. I thought I was still 70 HP, but I'm 71 now. I think rapid fires would be better than accuracy. Yeah, I actually never even noticed that. Really, I guess these combats really do really pay. I bet if you really pay close attention, yeah, accuracy and rapid are definitely. You can definitely see rapid versus accuracy. Yeah, you can definitely see accuracy a lot better than rapid too. You can definitely see because the character the character definitely does a lot slower animation for accuracy than rapid fire. I think someone who actually was doing a free to play escape from free to play said ogresses are like, and you know what the weirdest thing is, like most people do like the first place like the first like everyone who says come here to do ogresses or something always does this one. Like they never say, you know, complete Dragon Slayer and then and like here's like a better one. There's a bank vault here. What the? Hello, I never even paid. I never actually even looked at this thing. There's blue dragons here. There's baby dragons. Oh my god, this place is fucking awesome. Holy crap, I have to come here when I'm a member. I wonder what. Oh wow. Huh. Yeah, I'll definitely have to come here. What's over here then? Here, take me back. Alright, so you just... Okay, so it's just a more shorter route. Okay. There's four... There's four Addy? There's four Rune here? Wow, that's actually not bad for close to a bank. I wonder if I can get under here being a member, or do you need to do the... You need to do that Wizard Tower majigger? The Mystics Guild dungeon or something. Huh. Oh, would you look at that? Yeah, because when I'm a member, I definitely need to make sure. I definitely need to do. I need to go after some. I need to go after some blue dragons. Or any whatever upgrade of range gear I have. So like, what am I up to right now? Red dragons. I need to go after red dragons. Well, because I'm really not sure if I can even maintain it. That's the problem. And also I'm gonna come out and say this. Financially speaking, we're kind of like having a hard time right now. I may not be without internet for a bit. There's gonna be a day where I'm gonna lose internet. So right now I'm just trying to enjoy what little time I have with the internet. Because it may be a while before I'm back on. So henceforth why I'm still sticking with free to play. The idea is good. The idea is good. Like if I knew right now this month just isn't gonna work. But if I knew if I was able to be more financially right now, it's kind of up in the air, kind of a headache type deal. But if I could, yeah, I could boost a lot of my skilling up really quickly being a members, and I can easily probably make profit a lot faster. But yeah, right now, just the ball. There's a ball up in the air, and I'm trying to catch it. So that's why. That's kind of the main reason why. I'll make a video if I lose internet, like an updated video. That way, everyone would know what's going on. So that way, everyone knows, like, hey, I'm still here. Just might be a while until I can get back. But yeah, necklaces real quick. Drop that. Yeah, like I said, I think necklaces are still going to be the better choices. Oh, excuse me. Let me see. 55. Okay. Ooh. Ooh, wait a minute. Oh, hold on a second. Unstrungs are actually a lot better. Unstrung amulets are a lot better because they give you 65. Only sapphire necklaces give you 55. Hello. What be this? So hold on a second. I mean, it's only magical amulets. I know it's not gonna. I know the price is gonna be weird for me. Okay, let me see. Okay, yeah, they're okay. So sapphire. Okay, so making the okay. So sapphire necklaces are definitely more moneymaker, but making amulets gives me more crafting. So, okay, so if I do that, what's amulet magic? What can I get for that? They're selling according to this wiki. They're selling for like 566 on the GE. So 560. If I put them in for 560, they should at least for 565 they should sell. 560, 565 depends on really. So it's a good decent margin. So that means defense amulets are going to be a lot better to make. Or, are they? Are defense amulets actually going to be are going to be better to make? Yeah, defense amulets are definitely. But are they selling though? Oh wait, hold on. There's something else added to this. What is this? Pre-nature amulet. What's a pre-nature amulet? The pre-nature is a process of amulet of nature. It is an unstrung amulet which is imbued with an grain. Instead, unlike the enchantment nature, it cannot be bought or sold on the grain. However, like burnt food, it can be traded between players. It cannot be enchanted with level 1 enchantment spells. It can be noted that you can only enchant this at a time. Interesting. Give me a second. I'm trying to figure something. I'm trying to do a little bit of a. Oh man, but oh god. The G price is so fucking. Oh my god, the G is so terrible for it though. It's so dirt cheap. I can high out it for better. Alright. Amulet defense. What if I make it to an amulet defense? Are they selling? Yeah, the amulets of defense do have a decent Celebrate. You know what? For now, I think best for now is to make what gets the most XP per. That's the thing. Whatever gives more XP per crafting is what I'm gonna have to make for now. All right, if you excuse me real quick, I gotta use the bathroom. I'm also gonna just go grab myself a drink. So I want you all to do the same. Grab yourself something to drink, something to eat, and stuff like that. And I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. My dad's using the bathroom, so might have to wait for him to come out. He likes to take his time. That's okay. It won't be long. I don't have to go that badly, but when I do, I'll eventually have to kick him out. So yeah, it looks like it's gonna have to be unstrung amulets, making magic amulets and defense amulets for at least until I can get to at least until I can make power amulets. Because that's the thing, I need to be level 70 just to make amulets. Yeah, level 70. Not a bad stack so far. It's kind of weird coming in here without my chisel and high alking most of this, chiseling the sapphires and emeralds and dropping them. But it's still pretty good, decent. Still pretty good, decent. Still good, decent money maker. I mean, after I'm done, once I'm done getting the certain amount of, at least a good, decent amount of gems, at least I can, at least I'll be able to have like all these runes I can sell, plus the plus the, plus the cash stack of all the runite, gear and mithril stuff that I end up alking. Yeah, because I want to. Because even though I could make diamond necklaces, I'm not going to because I at least want to have a good decent supply of amulets. So I'm definitely not making necklaces with the diamonds with all the diamonds I get. Those are just gonna keep stacking and stacking until then. Then I'll eventually if by then I should have some gold bars left. If not, I'll have to just go restock up on some gold bars, and then I can just blitz a lot of diamond jewelry, a lot of diamond amulets. Let's see what we got so far in stock. Alright, don't need that. Alright, what do we got? Yeah, I haven't that's okay. I haven't played Arcade in quite a while actually. It's been like almost a week and I haven't played it, but it's because it's like I've been having fun playing RuneScape, you know? Stuff like that where it's like, you know, it's like sometimes you just have fun. That's all you're doing. You're having fun. That's not too bad. Almost 40 sapphires, over 20 emeralds, 4 rubies. Nine diamonds. It's not too bad. If I was really thinking about it, I think I should make strength amulets instead of rings of forging. But rings of forging help my smithing out for my addies, so I'm not gonna make, even though it would give me more XP to make strength amulets, I'm gonna keep the emeralds for rings of forging. So that's not too bad. I wonder what let's see what the skill calculator says. Oh wow. Everything is so high in the digits. Yeah, everything is so high in the digits. Oh, that's gonna be such a nightmare to try to gain. Just trying to gain 70 crafting. That's okay. That's okay. Once I get 70 crafting, it's still going to be a good decent haul to keep saving up all the diamonds and stuff. So it's still going to be really good. Plus the forging rings, like I said, the forging rings are going to be really helpful too. That just means that I can easily get to 74 smithing easier. So I'm kind of killing two birds with one stone. Actually, I want to look at something. Oh, so you couldn't. So no one. So you have to do Dragon's Quest to get through, because you need members to hop that. Yeah, going through 17 Rings of Forging was definitely hard.
Zeus! Oh, where?
I wasn't gonna buy. I wasn't gonna buy the. I wasn't gonna buy the ore, so I went. I used the Varrock Bank, East Bank, and I just mined the ores there. I had to get like, see, 17 out of 140. That was, what was that? $140 times 17. That was 2,380 ore I mined. Yeah, but like I said, a lot of people one person said to do free when you do free to, if you're doing the course at Cove, definitely do Dragon Slayer instead of doing ogresses here. Instead of doing them in this area, do them in this area. So you have to get through this NPC while doing Dragon Slayer's quest. I mean, this is a good area. And if that's an agility skill, I wonder what skill I wonder how much agility you need to hop that place. But yeah, with me being level 60, I have to eventually find red dragons to hunt, so I can tan their hides and make equipment. $77 to make a full set of red dragon hide. But that's not too bad though. Kind of glad I'm getting a lot of nature runes too, though. I think this is better. I think killing ogresses are actually a lot better. You get more killing ogresses than doing than you do going for that wilderness drop. Like I wonder how. I mean, I think you get like let me see, how much do you get off of these guys? You get 8 to 15 nature runes per drop of nature runes. So this is actually not bad because the wilderness one you get like 7, like you get 4 and 3, so you get like 7. Dragon Slayers, really? Well, I guess most skillers really don't need Dragon Slayer, but if you're, but it kind of you really should because this. I mean, for a free to play, if you're a free to play skiller, like if you're a free to play skiller, Corsair Cove is like your best friend. It's just it really is. Just because you're next to you maple trees and yew logs and lobsters, swordfishes, and tuna. So like that area is really good. That's good. Yeah, if I need to do any wood cutting like for yews or maples, I'll come here because it's just a lot closer to it's just closer to a bank. You know, because the G one's always packed. yew logs are packed. The river the Edgeville one is packed. So like I really do like Corset Cove. It really is a good place. It really is. I've used the place where you resource place to even go do when I was a member. I even used that cliffside to do crimson birds. So I even used it to get to that to do some hunters experience. What was it again? Crimson Swift. Yeah. So I use this rock agility to get across to do it. Never even tried doing the fairy ring one, but I kind of like it. It's kind of fun. I really do. I like hunter. I like hunting. Yeah, hunter's a really nice favorite skill. Yeah, I definitely need to get my marks of grace. I think I have like 12 marks of grace. I was trying to do nothing but agility. I think that's why I got 39 so quickly is because I literally just sat and just did agility. I wasn't doing anything else except agility when I was a member. I did other things, but I was trying to do agility because I knew that marks of grace. I knew that grace set would be really good to have. Yeah. Still got... It's not too bad. Last time I checked, we were at 2,900 and something. Now we're down to 2,600. So we definitely used a good decent amount of arrows so far. Should be able to go in here now. Nope. Nope, 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 not yet. Almost. Almost to be able to go in there. Oh yeah, there's a lot of stuff that would actually be that wouldn't be too overpowering for some free to play players. I really need to reset this whenever I come back here. I always leave it up after, and I always forget to reset my loot trackers. Oh well. I'll remember it sooner or later to do that. Yeah, ogresses are like the best free-to-play moneymaker. They really are. I think that's why someone says it's best to come here if you're like a high-level archer, like to have more archery, to have like a little bit more, because you'd be able to kill them a lot faster. The higher it is, the faster you get to kill them. They had archery 80, so they were able to kill them a lot quicker. I've killed like, well, let's see. I've killed 400, almost 400 ogres warriors. I've hardly touched the shamans. You know what the thing is? I've killed so many ogresses I haven't even gotten the mask. And the mask is like, yeah, I haven't even come close to the drop rate for the mask yet. Oh well, I'm not really trying to go for the mask anyway. Yeah. I mean, the high up value it says like worth 4,800. It only gives defense bonus. It doesn't give any defense bonus for a mage attack. So I wouldn't really use it for. I really wouldn't really use it for PKing or anything. Just have for a collection log. I gotta be careful though. Streaming 3 times at three the this stream and 2 other streams I have coming up. I gotta be very careful with myself. That's going overboard for me. I gotta be very careful with myself. I don't drain myself doing it. I only stream 2 times a day, 2 times a week, because it's the only thing that I can work with. Oh wow, I forgot how expensive the Grace set was. Yeah, you need like a lot of those marks for the full set. And I think the in uh Karamja um is where you get to dye, is where you can dye it a different color. If I remember correctly. Yeah, I want I'm gonna when I get mine, I'm gonna get purple. I think purple would be like look pretty good. It's gonna be nice having all my combat skills up to all my combat set on 70s. That's gonna be really nice to have. As long as we get sapphire and emeralds. Not really looking for diamonds and rubies. Too bad these guys. Too bad ogresses are the only consistency of getting gems. Like literally, like they are the only. Literally, they are the best gem makers ever. Just because their drop rate being 1 out of 29, they are like the best rates of gems. I still think golems are better though. Let me check. Well, not really. Kind of. Golem, the body golems are like 1 out of 13 for sapphires, so it's pretty common. 1 out of 29, 1 out of 26 for emeralds, so a little bit less than what they're going for on the ogresses, and 1 out of 52 for a ruby. So they're kind of okay. But you don't get diamonds from them is the only thing. That's the only thing you don't get is you just don't get diamonds from them. So yeah, ogresses are pretty much the better choice. Ogresses are pretty much the better choice. Oh my god, I'm starting to feel the effects of wanting to go to bed. Yeah, going to bed. I mean, going to bed early is just something I've. When I was homeless, all I wanted to do was sleep. That's all I ever wanted to do was just sleep in. Um. Then Woohoo! Got a diamond. Nice. But yeah, when I was homeless, all I wanted to do was sleep. And they wake you up at like some weird hours. When I first got my own place, I kept doing that. I just slept in all the time. I never worried about anything. All I wanted to do was sleep. I guess just after I got a little bit older, I realized that having a bedtime is actually really good. You know, and waking up at a certain hour is pretty good too. So yeah, I don't know why I picked 5. I guess I just wanted to have an early rise. You know, rise up early in the morning and get stuff done before the day got started. And then ever since then I've started going to bed around 5 o'clock at night. You know? So like, yeah. I don't know. I mean, I mean, I guess just I guess like just how it is, you know. Where to me, 5 o'clock comes around at night, I get kind of tired, and it's like yeah, it's like it's time for it's time for bed. I'll wake up around I wake up around if I get if I normally try to sleep for 7 hours. So I normally wake up around 2 o'clock in the morning. I'll wake up around 2 o'clock in the morning and just hop on RuneScape, do some mining. You know, start doing my mining. Just start doing my mining. Watch some YouTube. You know, and see what's see what's going on and stuff like that. And then by the time noon rolls around, I'm already getting ready for dinner. And then by 2 normally trying to relax, and then by 5 o'clock I should be about 5 or 6, kind of roughly somewhere around there. 5 or 6 is technically my bedtime, around 5 or 6, and then I'll lay down and start the day again. Yeah, it's kind of weird, you know. Well, if you excuse me real quick, I gotta go pop my medication, so I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. But yeah, it's a weird schedule, but it's my schedule. You know, it's how I live my life. I can probably I'll eventually. I live in a rural town, you know, like a mining town. So I really don't have like a lot of options to do stuff outside. So just having myself a somewhat of a set schedule just allows me to have some type of control a little bit. So if you think about it, like like um since I go to bed at 5, um this would be considered like late night streaming right now. This would be considered late night to people. Like this would be considered late night. Like my morning starts at almost 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning. You know, well depends on how well I sleep. My sleep has always been I've always had trouble sleeping because of insomnia. I have a little bit. I have a little bit of insomnia. But this would be considered late night streaming. Like you could almost tie to late night streaming. People wonder, what do you mean late night? It's like almost like God. It's like only 5 o'clock. It's only like God. It's like 1 or 2 o'clock and like 2 o'clock. What do you mean late night? Oh yeah. By the way, did I not tell you I go to bed at 5 o'clock? So according to this, it is late night streaming. I probably could. I mean, if I get this job that I'm trying to get, being part time, I'm probably sure that I'll probably sure be able to probably change it. I'll probably be able to change it depending on the scheduling. You know, depending on how they schedule me, I'll probably be able to change it up. You know, but it being part time, that's not too bad. So I won't have to work that many hours. So at least that's you know that's the thing. You know, so it might be pretty interesting, but I might be able to easily change it because I mean the thing is if I got myself into this pattern, I can get myself out of it. You know, I mean that's the thing. I put myself into this sleep pattern. I can change it if I need to. It's just gonna be. It's like trying to break a habit. You know, it's like trying to break a habit. It's gonna be hard at first, but it can be done. So all I gotta do is just see where stuff starts with the job, and then go from there. But right now I seem to be doing pretty good on this pattern right now. Um, So yeah, that the thing is that would mean that the pattern I have like 10, like how I was streaming before, like 11, and I was streaming at 11, but I'm gonna be streaming at 10 o'clock tomorrow. That would be almost like afternoon then. That'd be like an afternoon stream. Welcome to my afternoon stream, or late or early night, or just like midnight, or like around like noonish, afternoonish. You know, it's kind of funny when you think it like that. You know, hell, I've even gone to bed at 4 o'clock in the morning. 4 o'clock in the 4 o'clock at night. I've gone to bed at 4 or 4:30 at night and slept till 6. So yeah, like I said, my sleep pattern is sometimes all over the place, but I try to at least get 7 hours of sleep. It helps me mentally. It really does. I try to go to bed at least around the same hour for my mental health. Yeah, right here, coif. That's the one thing that, like you said, the coif can technically be free to play. Do I have a daily routine? Not really. I'm trying to get into a daily routine somewhere where I can help my mental state a little bit longer. Somewhere I can Um, I used to work out. I just haven't really. I lost the motivation, but I at least try to stay healthy. At least with that, at least if I'm not going to work out, at least try to eat, stay healthy as possible. Um, no, I kind of just get. I might not no most day. I don't really have much of a daily routine. I'm trying to get one. I just mostly get up, stretch my, make my bed, um, jump on the computer, stay on it for a good decent while. Try to go outside for some exercise, and then come back and then just then stay on the computer until it's time for bed. Now, like if I have to record a video, I try to do that. I try to do that. I try to do that when my mind is up and running. Cause I tried that once before of just once I got up, got myself righted around, recorded an episode, and then uploaded it for the time frame I have. Yeah, that didn't work out quite as well. That was actually a lot. That was actually very difficult. So I pretty much just so yeah, I told myself I ain't doing that. I ain't doing that again. Can't can't do that. So I have to let the mind wake up before I do that. Hmm. All right, should be able to go in here now. Yep. It's better to do two ogresses at the same at one two ogresses than it is to do one. I need to go through the quests, the members quests, make sure I knock out the ones that I need to be done. I know you said Nate, family quest is definitely what I'm gonna do, so I can get the gloves so I don't burn my sharks. So I do know that that's gonna be a quest I need to do. I think that's the only quest I realistically need to do right now. Maybe dwarf's cannon, so I can get the so I can do cannons. But I don't know about that one. But at least know I want that family so I don't burn my sharks, or at least attempt not to burn them all. Yeah, but I'm gonna stick to like a couple when I do money making. I don't want to do. I don't want to. I don't want to. I don't want to. I don't want to have like a lot on my plate. I don't mind being a jack of all trades, but I don't want to be. I don't want to be a jack of nothing. I won't go through as many arrows. There we go. Man. I might just have to do, I might have to go back to making, gold amulets. Yeah, I might have to go back to making gold amulets. No, that's true. Always having options is always good too. Okay, let me check that calculator while I'm doing this. It says here, close to about 14,000 amulets, unstrung amulets. Let's see. If I do that, that's gonna be a lot of gold. That's gonna be a lot of gold to mine. That's gonna be a lot of gold. But that is a lot of smith. That is a lot of smithing. How dare you? How dare you question my Iron Man mind? How dare you question my Iron Man mind? Just think about all the smithing levels I could get though. That's a lot of smithing levels. I mean, I might buy the gold ore. That might be something. I might just buy the gold ore and smith it myself. Actually, that actually might be a lot better. That can still give me a lot of smithing levels. So I'd still work towards my goal of 74 smithing. So there is that. There is going for set that way. Let's see. Oh, okay. It's not too bad. So what is that? We'll say 210, be on the safe side, times 14,000. That's 2 mil. That is 2 mil. Oh, hell no! Dude, hell no, man. That's gonna break my ass. I may have 10 mil in the bank, but that's 2 mil I gotta use. Ooh. Ooh, man. I don't even think I could profit off of that either. God, I mean, shoot. There's no way. That's just way too much gold. That's way too much. Oh well, that's probably why I'm doing this gem run right now, because of that. I'm trying to slash some of this XP down a little bit. Yeah, I've heard that, Tom. I've heard that that's how people double their money. I'm kind of running with an Iron Man mindset, Tom. So that's why I'm like I'm very stingy when it comes to my gold. I'm very stingy when it comes to it, so I like to penny pinch a lot of stuff. Otherwise I'd buy the damn gems off the Grand Exchange and just do it that way. But that's why I'm doing a gem run, a gem hunt. Well, I haven't gotten really anything from these guys in a while. Nothing really valuable right now. No more gems, no alchables. I've gotten a few runes, but that's about it. Oh, now it decides to give me something. If that is true, I can double my gold. Then I still think just buying the bars is definitely going to be better, because that way I can get the smithing XP I need for I can cut my smithing XP down for my Addy swords. I don't mind. I don't mind taking the time to smith the bars. It's not a problem for me. Plus, I can plus I can have an amulet mold in my inventory, and I can have an amulet mold in my inventory too. So I can even just make the bars and automatically make the amulets and then bank. So yeah, I might try that. I'm just really, oh, I'm so fucking stingy with my damn gold. I really am. I am really stingy with it. Oh, it's kind of an old account, Tom. But back when I first started playing old school RuneScape, I wanted to make an Iron Man, but I found out that you can't use the G at all, no matter what. Flat out couldn't use it. So I'm like, well, shoot, I'm not gonna spend money all the time because I don't know if I'm gonna have enough time to play all the time during that time. So I'm not gonna spend the extra money for a membership. So I was like, okay, well, how can I do this? So I was like, okay, I know what I can do. I'll just make a regular account and treat it like an Iron Man. And that's what I've been doing. This is technically a main account that acts like an Iron Man. So I can use the GE at any time if I need it. So I have no problem using the GE if it meets my recommendations. Like I bought my mithril arrows from the GE just because it was cheaper. I'm just a penny pincher. So, but I have a mindset of an Iron Man. If I can't make it myself, I'll buy it from the G. So I kind of just put myself into a somewhat Iron Man mindset. So think Iron Man with a little bit of leeway with the GE. Like once I become a member, like if like free to play, just keep your Iron Man mindset. Just do whatever the hell you can to make gold. Membership, pretty much treat it like an Iron Man. That's it. Once I become a member, I treat it like an Iron Man. That just happens to be able to use the G to buy bonds, which thanks to the updates, they allowed Iron Man access to the G to buy the bonds, which would have been really nice at the start of the GE to allow that to happen all the time. This would have been really nice. But that wasn't the case. So I had to make a choice where I allow myself to use the G to allow myself to make profit to buy a bond, and then once I'm a member, go straight Iron Man. So technically, Tom, you are right. Better to buy the bars from the better buy the bars from the G to pay to do stuff, and then straight do Iron Man. So, but I'm more along lines of just trying to keep the set where I try to use the G still limitedly. You know, try not to just flat out bombshell it. So technically in the technically the end goal for this account, and it technically is the end goal. I want to get I want to get I want to do Cerberus for the pet. Is technically the end goal. I want to do Cerberus with a good decent amount of range gear, with range and amethyst arrows and dark bow, T-bow, twisted bow, dark bow or twisted bow, depending on which one I get. If I'm willing to put the time in, get that. Yeah, pretty much. I mean, I'm pretty much semi self-sufficient, and it's been fun. I've been enjoying the ride. I've been enjoying the ride for it, and that's technically all that matters is the ride. I just couldn't think of a name. Thanks, Tom. Thanks for that. I appreciate it. Semi self-sufficient. Oh shit. Yeah, cause that reminds me actually. Where the fuck? I've got to figure. Cause that's why I'm gonna do. That's why I'm trying to get. That's why I'm trying to get to Addy. That's why I'm trying to get to Addy. 74 smithing. Because once I get to making Addy, I'll start making some good profit, because the wilderness shop is going to be I'm going to be blitzing that wilderness shop with so much Addy shit. And I'm gonna micro manage it too. So like every time I go to the wilderness shop, I'm gonna hop worlds one time. So I'm gonna hop worlds. I'm gonna sell one item to the shop, hop a world, sell it. So like it's like I'm using a nature rune, but I'm not. So because I want to use because when I get to 75 Slayer, then I'll have Addy and rune. I'll probably have up to rune bars. I could probably make my own rune, but by then I can do gargoyles. So I'll be able to farm gargoyles for my gold. Because I'll be doing Slayer to get my Slayer up to get 91 to do Cerberus. Oh, and as a side note, this is a side note to anybody to you, Tom. I'm gonna be doing a side quest of getting of collecting gray wolf fur, wolf bones, wolf meat, dog heads, and hellhound heads. So while I'm doing Slayer, I'm gonna be collecting those as a little side quest for myself. I already have one dog head, so I'm already started collecting them. Because when I found that you could get when I saw that, I was like, ooh, this could be fun. A little collection log for myself. I mean, too bad the wolves didn't have anything like that, but the gray wolf would be fine. So even doing werewolves are going to be fun to do on the are going to be fun doing passively. So like if I'm like get bored of doing gargoyles, I can always hunt werewolves and farm them for gold for a little bit. So I don't get bored of doing the one item. Ah. You know what the weirdest thing is though is when I do Cerberus. Like Cerberus is the only boss that drops that stone that turns the ranger boots into the gear I need. So it's like I gotta kill Cerberus just to get the gear I need for the ranger boots to imbue the ranger boots. So I was like, that's kind of like crazy. Like like that's just crazy. Like the end game gear I need is gonna be crazy, but the odds of getting the Cerberus pet is definitely gonna be fun. But thank you. I can't wait. I'm gonna use that from now on. And in case anybody ever asks me, I'm remember that, Tom. I'm semi self-sufficient Iron Man, or semi self-sufficient man, or something like that. That's really good. All right. Well, I've done actually kind of well. It's been a while. I'm actually kind of well actually. Thanks, Tom. I will. I will enjoy the ride that I have set forth for myself. For the rides that I want to do. I wonder the odds of those mystery boxes. The mystery box gave me a diamond. I wonder what the odds of actually getting that are. I'm actually gonna check that real quick. Like, what are the odds of getting a diamond? One out of 6. So this is actually the best thing you can get. Wow. Wow, man, you gotta be kidding me. I actually got the best thing out of out of the mystery box. Out of at least the free to play version. Free to play version, it's the mystery. It's the mystery box. It's the mystery. Wow, I actually didn't even know that. Okay. So, cabbage, diamond, bucket, 500 coins, flyer, or steel plate body. Not bad. So yeah, the mystery box is definitely something I should always do if I get that event. So actually realistically the most best event I actually like is the pinball one. Like it's technically my best one because you get gems. I like it. Still my best. Still out of my best. Still out of the best ones you get. Everybody else, all the other events hardly give you any gems. Oh well. Yeah, just pretty much make amulets. The plan for the gems is to make it was to make yeah, I saw that. I saw that, Devil. I saw that. But it's like, hold on. Okay, for the thing, I was gonna make necklaces because sapphire and emerald necklaces give me more gold. Give me more gold. But since I'm trying to go for XP, actually now, I need to make unstrung amulets, then string them to get more XP. Rubies, I'm going to turn those into rings of foraging for now to continue to do rings of foraging because the rings of foraging help my smithing grind right now. So once I get to, like I said, once I get to 47, I can make Addy swords. So that's technically what I'm doing. So rings of foraging for rings, unstrung amulets for sapphires, and amulets for emeralds. And then that way, once I get to level 70, I can make power amulets because right now I only have one power amulet, and if I lose that, that's it. So like when I go PKing in the wilderness, I go PKing in the wilderness at the runite ore. I like to bring an amulet of power to help my attack up. Well, I'm not going to do that with just one because if I get ganked, I can't make another one. I can't make another power amulet. So I have to wait until I can make one. So yeah, I can't really go PKing just yet because I don't mind rebuying the dragon stuff. I don't mind that. It's just that the power amulet is kind of pricey. So like I'm trying to mitigate being semi self sufficient. I kind of like having a little bit of it's that old survivor saying that if you're a prepper preparing for the worst of anything, one is none, it's two is one is none. So you always want to have more than what you have. That way you always can back up. So since I only have one, I have none. I have no power amulets. So I'm kind of that's why I'm technically doing this grind is to get my crafting up for it. I got to in the wilderness. I have a video on my channel. Fail at. Hold on a second. Let me make sure I actually get the right name for it. What's it called again? Yeah, death runite ore battle. Well, I lost the only extra. I lost the only extra power amulet I had because I got cocky. So I didn't, and the thing is, I didn't even know I was making necklaces, so I didn't even think about that I couldn't make amulets. I'm like, oh cool, I can make necklaces now, so that means I can make amulets. Didn't even pay attention until I tried it. Until I was like, okay, well, let's make a new one, and then I realized I couldn't. And I was like, fuck, I can't make it one. So I'm like, I'm screwed. So now it's like I can't go PKing because because I could, but I can only use strength amulets. You know, I can make strength amulets, but that's all I can take. And that really doesn't help my archery, my archery yet. It doesn't really help PKing that much. Now the strength amulet helps like with like you could use like I've used the strength amulet going after old bar, and when I did my first moss giant boss run, I did use a strength amulet, and that sometimes works. You know, that kind of works okay. But yeah, definitely need to stock up on some power amulets. Oh yeah, I've tried free to play bossing. I do. I kind of like it. I actually enjoy it. Old bar is not bad. Um, I have 5 mossy keys. Um, for the moss giant boss, but I want 10. I like to go into a boss. I like to have 10 of the boss keys, so it makes it more worthwhile going than just doing it one at a time. But I only have 5, so I try. I found out that I did some research last stream. I found out that I was doing the sewer mossy giants, the moss boss, moss giants, and then I found out that the wilderness ones, they have a lower drop rate. So I said, "Fuck it, I'm just gonna go do that. I'm gonna go out in the wilderness and fight them because the drop rate is a lot lower." Well, I never got a single key. The drop may be lower, but it's still a pain in the ass to get. Holy crap! Devil. I just looked up that stale baguette. Holy shit! The attack bonus negative 100. What is that? Stab negative 100. Slash negative 100. Crush negative 50. Strength additional bonus minus negative 10 strength. Holy cow! That thing, it's expensive if you can get it. Like that'll sell pretty well. But holy crap, that thing is awful. What is it used for? People, what are you using this thing for? Good lord, that's a hell. Damn, man, that's crazy. I bet with something like that you can bonk people with it. That's just outrageous how like the stats it gives you. I was like, good lord, look at the stats of that thing. Well, if I ever get that, that's good. That's good to add to the collection if I ever do get it. So, I mean, yeah, that's I can see why people kept. I was always wondering why people kept choosing the mystery box. I really did. I always wondered why people always chose the mystery box. But I guess, but but I get because I was like, well, what's wrong with the money? And I'm like, until I saw that you get the diamonds, I'm like, oh, diamonds, oh hell yeah, I'll keep doing the mystery boxes for the diamonds. But for that baguette, I'm like, yeah, that'd be good for the collection. I'll add that to the I'll add that to my collection table. I only need one, and the rest I'll sell. Yeah, yeah, I can see the odds of getting that though. One in 236. Yeah, that's a hell of a an odds to get something like that. Oh, that's cool. I did not know that. Oh well. With those, but like I said, it's just good to have a little bit of collection. Because I have the because when I do my mining for my coal, I'm gonna collect all the beginner chests again. And when I go for the beginner chest again, I don't think I'm gonna do 100 this time. I think I'm gonna do 200 beginner chests. I think I'm gonna try to go for 200 beginner chests because now I want to get the bear's feet. I think that's the only thing I'm missing from the collection law from the collection of the beginner chests I want. Yeah, I just want to get the bear feet. Sometimes it just takes a little bit of willpower. That's all it really is. Sometimes that's all it really is. Sometimes it just takes it's I just find it more fun and more fun to try to see how long I can hold on to. All right. After this kill, I think I'm gonna call it right here. I'm gonna get off, start getting relaxing. It's like 4:11. I'll be going to bed real in about like I said, I go to bed around 5 o'clock. My 5 o'clock, so I'm going to relax. Oh, we drop with a diamond. That's not too bad. So yeah, I want to thank everyone who came out here. I do appreciate your support, and those who watch on YouTube, I appreciate it. I appreciate it as well. I hope to see you. I hope to see you out here. You guys be well, be safe, have fun. Bye, everyone.